for a few deaths as well. On this outcome as well. But Detroit Become Human is a fantastic game with. You can literally search anything in there. They can create you these images. They can answer questions in a way. They're doing things for businesses and companies and stuff. This is not such a far cry away from us if you think about it. You know, androids will be next, or their existence and their creators as well. So you play either of the three androids, Kara, Marcus, or Connor, and each play decision, you know, that you make then drives to a certain outcome as well, ultimately leading to what will their fate be and how the world react to it, who will get hurt, what friends do we make and stuff. Now, last time we played from the perspective of Connor, who was an android like detective, and we also played from the perspective, okay, yeah, my sound's coming through, I'm just double checking that, and we also played from the perspective of Marcus. Now Marcus is a servant android, not servant android, what is he, a butler android to a very rich art guy, and we were seeing how, you know, this guy, he really likes teaching Marcus stuff. So humans have essentially developed quite a nice relationship with android. I mean, we've seen that they can be their friends, we've seen that they can fulfill their needs with their sex-based androids as well. So there's a lot of things there. It's interesting how they're using androids and stuff in this futuristic vision of it all. We are playing from the perspective of Kara. Now Kara is a domestic android, so she belongs to Todd, who essentially has her looking after the place and looking after a child as well, doing domestic chores, household cleaning and stuff. Todd seems to be an alcoholic, and Todd is a little bit of a he's got some anger issues as well, so it's not a nice environment. Now, to my understanding, he's already broken Kara before, so her memory was reset when she went to the department store after they sorted her out. You know, androids are literally just displayed as products, and as a result she's coming back home, so everything's just new to her and she's processing it. So let's see where this takes us. So it looks like right now that Todd has driven home along with Kara there. As we can see, he's come out of the car. It seems to be quite a depressed family environment that we're going to get out. However, it seems like Kara doesn't seem to realize this yet, nor has she understood what kind of environment she's going to as well. So use the camera angle to switch. So I'm basically replaying through the game again. I've come through here as well.
You've been gone for 2 weeks, so the place is a mess.
Yeah, the place is a mess. Okay.
The
washing, you cook the meals, and you take care of whatever. So it looks like he seems to have a daughter as well that's just disappeared. And Kara's trying to comprehend, you know, where is this child? Interesting. So this is the child that we're going to be looking after. Pretty cool. It's not a great environment that she's going back to. It's just crazy to think that you can buy something that pretty much functions as a human without the emotion there. Alright, we've got a lot to do. I think hold R2 to scan your environment. Urgent tasks or optional tasks. So let's start up. Oh my god, this place is a mess. No, that's something that we can read. But you know, when I was playing this game, you can read a lot of the magazines just to work out what kind of world you're in as well. Let's clean that. Oh yeah, TV on. Of course. It's the future, so the TV turns on as well. Urgent task, take the trash bin. Where's the trash? So let's do all our urgent tasks first. So everything seems pretty hunky-dory when playing from the perspective of an android. You pretty much do what your programming asks you to do. So we'll take the trash as well. We've collected the trash. We collect that, which is the trash that goes in. So I guess they had Chinese for dinner or something. Gonna put that in as well. Now what else do we need to get done? So we've collected the trash. Take the trash out. What's that? So we're gonna walk over here as well. We're gonna collect that. We're gonna put that in as well. She's just getting on with her day essentially. We haven't done any of the urgent tasks yet. What else do we need to do? Haven't we done? So we've seen all this. We're still in the middle of a task. Okay. Let's I'm just trying to look around and see what I need to get done. Okay, what's this? Is that trash as well? It looks like pizza boxes. Yeah, okay, we've put his beer into the bin as well. I'm just taking it out there. So far so good, you know. There's nothing out of, there's nothing that's gone bizarre or weird. We're just collecting trash. Okay, so that task is done. We've cleaned the kitchen. We've done all that, and we're gonna pick up the trash. And it's all nice. The house is now clean as well. Can you imagine? I actually want one of these androids, you know, just like doing tidying my room, taking out the trash. That'd be quite nice. But then it also begs the question, you know, what are we doing then? Like, how more dependent do we have to become on you know, do we have to become with technology? So we're gonna make our way here now. And just downwards as well. And put the trash inside. So far so good. Now what's he got me doing next? Maybe less urgent tasks as well. We're taking out the trash. This is something about cleaning the kitchen. Whoa, check that out. That is so cool. So we're checking out, look at the bus. The bus is automated and has a separate compartment for the androids and the actual owners. So that's just crazy, you know. There's no bus drivers now. I can't imagine a world. It's insane. But it's just giving you an idea. If we just look around the area, we've got a skyscraper soaring there in the distance. We've got a property there. It's always been the same story all over again. Look, they're literally automated. What was that? Automated trucks. You know, the construction industry seems to be virtually, it must have no jobs now. It must be controlled all by tech. It's rebuilding North Corktown, a better place to live. So there's only going to be engineers. There's barely going to be any guys doing like the shoveling, the digging, operating, because they're all being operated by androids or automatically, you know, operates as well. We're playing Detroit Become Human. He says going to be lurking for now, going to eat. That is fine. Enjoy your meal and thank you very much. Oh, and thanks for the like as well. We're playing Detroit Become Human. As you know, this game is quite famous for showing what a future would look like if AI started questioning their very existence. And it's coming, well, androids questioning their very existence. But it's very close to our reality if you think about it, because with all this AI coming, it is a real fear. And, you know, we're playing from their perspective as well. This thing is a missing component. Component ordered. Okay. Not quite sure what she's on about. Okay, we need to clear up the dishes. We're gonna wash the dishes. So we're playing a domestic android, essentially doing all the housework. It's been hired by a alcoholic who can't really look after his daughter or do anything alone either. It looks like that he's fallen asleep. Finished the first floor.
Down here. I'll head upstairs.
Do what you have to do.
Do what you have to do, but stop bothering me. Okay. Looks like he doesn't want anything to do with me. So what else have we got to do around here? Urgent task: tidy Todd's room, tidy Alice's room. And what's the optional task? Clean the bathroom. Okay, so we've got everything done downstairs. We shall now go upstairs and tidy up the rooms. So far so good. We're going to clean upstairs as well. Now what's lingering in my mind is what's going on with Alice here, you know? Alice is interesting. So this child is Todd wants us to look after. How would the interaction between an android and a human child look like? That would be something that would really interest me. Okay, so forget switching on the TV. We don't need to do that. We can come back here. Let's tidy this up. We're gonna tidy this up, and it looks like that we've seen. What on earth is that? It's like a magazine of sorts. So in the game, you get to see like a lot of magazines here and there. She's registering something as she's looking at a magazine there. What does she realize? What on earth did she see on that magazine? Now, if you have played the game before, then you know. Hey Prometheus, how are you doing? If you have not subscribed to Prometheus Silence, subscribe to Prometheus Silence right away. Amazing content creator as well. Today we're playing Detroit Become Human. As you can see, it's a very interesting game. It lets you take the reins of free android characters. This is Kara, the second one. You play them, you make player-based decisions, and ultimately it's about you know, androids questioning their existence and what will happen to them if they start to break through their programming, and then what does it mean for their rights and their existence. So right now Kara is a like a domestic android bot. She's been hired by a guy called Todd to look after their child and to do all the housework as well. The thing is, Todd's broken her before, so when she went to the department store, her memory disappeared. So it means she doesn't know she's in a pretty aggressive environment either. Now we've just seen the child. We've been asked to do all these tasks as well, so we're going to tidy this up, tidy the crisps up as well. We have no idea what's going to happen. There's like life or death decisions that need to be made in split seconds over here as well. Just leave it like that if you are enjoying the content, and thank you so much for coming to the stream. All right, let's take this as well. We're going to pick up the medication. So this is what we learn over here. Antidepressant contains tianpatine. Okay, and then there's a gun there as well. I don't know how you say that, but what that means is you've unlocked a dialogue or action often beneficial. What that means is that basically the guy who's brought us, Todd, he's taking antidepressants, so he does have some sort of, well, to my understanding, if they've showed that, maybe behavioral issues. Let's ventilate it. Let's open this as well. So now that we've ventilated the room, we've cleaned the Todd's room. So that's Todd room. Oh, see, look at the way he treats her. That's what I'm saying. This is kind of destructive. We're gonna open the bathroom. We'll clean the bathroom as well. Yeah, maybe let's just get started with that. It's better than having to deal with Todd's presence. What an asshole he is. And then we'll go to the girls' room. Okay. All right, we're not doing the bathroom then. That would have been an optional room, but I've already played this game once, and I came to a certain outcome as a result of the decisions that I made. I'm gonna go for the violent or maybe pro Android playthrough rather than trying to pacify the humans to come up with a diplomatic playthrough, because I want to get a different outcome, and that will result in probably a lot of characters dying as a result, or some horrific consequences, but we'll see what happens. So far Kara is just making the bed, blah blah. I guess we'll have a look at Alice there. So Alice is Todd's child playing there. As you can see, look at her room. It's a little girl's room. We're gonna ventilate it there because I don't think she can breathe in this kind of environment anyway, seeing as she's pretty much a neglected child. And this is set in maybe like 2030 or something. You've unlocked a dialogue, so when you interact to a certain extent around the video game as well, you unlock certain dialogues that can then, you know, sort of cause a little bit more progression or something that you might not. There's a flow chart within the game, so all your decisions branch off of one another, and you can see how you could have achieved another outcome as well. So talk to Alice. So it looks like we've unlocked the Alice option. And what's this over here? Let's have a look at this as well. In the game you'll find lots of books and also Alice in Wonderland. Oh,
of course.
she found that really cute. So as you can see right next to Alice, we see that she's got distant next to her, so this is how this character will react towards us, and we can improve our relationships depending on the dialogue. You first. I'm gonna go factual. If you give me some personal information, I could take better care of you. Yeah, I'm gonna go for something